What would happen if a charter school got money to build a school? What would happen if there was a school that no one went to class? You would think about how children learn. You would think about the environment that the school's built in, the heritage oaks that have lived on the site for 200 years. Give us an idea about how we grow and how we change and how learning happens throughout the lifetime. And it should organically inform the design of the building. You build a K-12 environment where students start off in a kindergarten setting that's very soft and round, and move on to an elementary school that has certain features that keeps kids connected to their educational learning, and on to a maybe high-tech center for the high school students. You would build storage space for those students, not metal boxes to put their stuff in, but places where they can put their equipment and have graphics that share with them what's going on in that part of the building, where the kindergarten students put their shoes away and walk in their socks and slippers as they're learning, in a space that's created for that environment and to make them feel welcome, relating to the womb that they came out of a few years ago. And it's an educational space that shares that enthusiasm for learning. And they pick up different features, how the world changes, how those trees grow, how nature changes through time. And each of those environments where they're doing project-based learning is set up specifically for that, with wood floors in the kindergarten, with different aspects in the outdoor environment in the elementary campus, where kids spill out of those learning spaces and continue that learning opportunity on the outside of the school. And you transition from building to building, whereby the structural systems change, where you draw from metaphors in the children's literature that they're reading, where the caterpillar is cutting holes through the building, and they can learn about how the air conditioning system works, along with other aspects. Or where students set their environment, where they're creating a palette within the building related to the local trees, and they're telling their story for 100 years in the future when there's other students that are going to be learning within that same space. Or you create a high-tech environment for the high school students, something that they can relate to, where you have stainless steel marker boards, but it's a setting that's engaged and exciting, and the environment is something that teaches them and gives them an opportunity to relate to their fellow classmates in an informal setting, where much of the learning occurs out in the support areas on the campus as they're moving from site to site, and 12th graders have the ability to work with kindergartners, where the library becomes a place of invention, a place of communication, and a place of questioning, where it's not just about getting books or technology, but it's a place where you come together and celebrate learning. And it extends out into the outdoor classroom, where it's not a problem for kindergartners and high school students to eat lunch at the same time, but they're banners that are lowered and raised where they're learning, but they're also allowed a bit of separation to deal with some of the issues that occur. Where the site is layered with different learning opportunities, not just looking at how the site is going to be used, but there's artifacts throughout the site, fossils and mechanical exploration and little exhibits that allow for students to learn in every facet of the design, where they learn about air conditioning, where they plant their own goods and they harvest them and cook them in the kitchen, where they learn about photosynthesis. There's a river that runs through the site, not not just a drainage swale that would normally be put in a pipe underground, but students study different aspects of the river as it goes through the site, and as a pond in certain areas, and follow the water as it goes through the site, and to have opportunities to explore that in every aspect, where the water is used to feed the garden, and the garden is used to feed the children. But they can explore different potentials of water, air movement. But it's really just about creating a palette where certain little implements that you can add to the environment, which students build on throughout the time of the school, and they're creating the learning environment for future students to play in and be organized and learn from. It's a place of learning where we really think about learning, not just about safety or the maintenance of the building. We think about all those things, but the primary concern is a place for learning for children. Thank you.